show for the first time. How did you get started in the music business?
Well, as a kid, I started. Oops, sorry, it's one of those things. Sorry, at home. I started playing piano when I was about 6 years old, 5, 6 years old. And then I joined a band like when I was drinking age, so I could actually play, in the bars and stuff. So probably when I was about 20 years old, since I've been 20, I've been playing out and stuff like that. So.
When we were doing research on this, and when we looked at your bio, it said that you knew at the age of 5 that you wanted to be involved in music. Now I'm 66 and I don't know what I want to be involved in yet, so I know I've only got a short time left. But how did you know at age 5 that music was going to be part of your life?
Because it was something that really made me feel good, and I could do it well. So
We won't get any argument here.
So that's why I pursued it, and it just made me feel good.
And who would you say are your biggest musical influences?
You actually, Tom.
No. I'm thinking
You're my guy, Tom. You're my guy. I would have to say, well, I learned how to sing from people like the Osmond Brothers and stuff. So I learned a lot of harmonies and things like that through them because they all sang together. And so I learned a lot of harmony stuff from the Osmonds, and I loved Olivia Newton-John, it's kind of bubblegum stuff, but it really taught me how to sing, So those are big influences. And then as I got older, it was like the Runaways, Joan Jett, and Hart, and Annie Lennox, and people like that.
Annie Lennox from
The Eurythmics.
The Eurythmics, yes. That song you just performed for us, did you write that?
Yes, I did.
We always ask artists this when we have them on. How difficult is it to write a song? And is it more difficult to do the lyrics or the melody?
That's a big question because I guess it depends on the time. Sometimes a song will come very quickly and it'll come, words and music come very quickly. It just boom, it does. Or you might have written something, lyrics from a long time ago, and you still look at and you're kind of still rehashing, So I think for me, like I said, it depends on the project. I've had people ask me for specific songs, so I write the lyrics first.
Okay.
And then the music comes, but sometimes I've written the songs.
That song you just performed, how long did it take to wrote that?
That one was the faster one, I think. Yeah, that was the faster too.
And I know I've heard of, as a matter of fact, we were talking about Larry David before and other comedians, and they were saying that a lot of times what he would do is he would keep a pad, and when he thought of funny experiences, he would write it down later on. As a musician or as a songwriter, do you do something similar? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. I have so many notebooks going on, I don't even know. It's like, I'm going to write my dreams in this one, I'm going to write my songs in this one, and it's a big mess, you know what I mean? But there's a lot there for maybe somebody to find my time capsule, if they are so inclined.
I understand that you just recently were in Tucson.
Yes, I was.
You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I played the Tucson Music Festival, and it's my third appearance. I played there in 2010, and I played there last year and this year. So it's very, very nice. They have hundreds of musicians playing and vendors and things. It's a really great festival.
And on all different types of music?
Well, it's a folk festival mostly, but they let me in, so it's all good. Yeah.
We're talking with Arlene Woww here on the Talking with Tom podcast, our second official podcast. And after a little bit of a delay, we're happy to say we're on the air. If you want to call, and you can give us a call at area code 724-444-7444. That's 724-444-7444. 7444.
And they have to enter the show ID.
The show ID, which is
141480, and they'll be connecting me.
we could do it and ask Arlene a question, or maybe you just want her to play a song and have us shut up for a while.
Well, at least you, anyway. I'm sure Maureen will call for that.
We, in talking prior to the show, you actually have a song you want to debut tonight?
Yeah, I do. It's another Spanish song. I've been writing some Spanish music,
Okay.
and it sounds like I'm in a tunnel, but and I have a project that it's kind of like a long view project where I'm doing a documentary. My parents came from Cuba in 1955, and I want to reconnect with my roots and things like that. So
We want to talk a little bit about your
we'll do
website
that.
too.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
mentioned about the blog, but
yes.
but if you wanted to,
All right. This is just one of those songs that just kind of came up, and it's about being drunk. Which Tom
Something
knows
you're
about
familiar with, right, Ed?
Every Tom in the room knows about that.
I think Ed does too.
let her sing. Ladies and gentlemen, Arlene, wow.
Estoy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. Estoy en sueño, pajarillo volando sobre la tierra. Te estoy buscando, duro como una piedra. Se me rompió la alita, ahora no tengo manera de volar. Soy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. Estoy en sueño, pajarillo volando sobre la tierra. Te estoy buscando. Soy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. Estoy mareada en mi calzada, estoy perdida sin ti. Quiero verme en otro lado, tomar hasta mi conciencia. Nunca, nunca, nunca quiero despertar. Soy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. Estoy en sueño, pajarillo volando sobre la tierra. Te estoy buscando, 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 te estoy buscando.
All right.
Thank you.
And that's the first time you played that song in public.
Well, not really,
Oh.
but not like in like you guys are recording everything now. So you actually have it. Write it down.
We're talking with Arlene Wow. People that want to get in touch with you, see where you perform, go to your website, which is an awesome website, arlenewow1.com.
Exactly.
Is that, did you have a hand in designing that website? Because it's awesome.
It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I had pictures selected and stuff like that, but I have a really good friend who's the owner of Fusion, Connecticut, she does printing, fusion printing. So if you guys go to the website and you like it, my friend Chris Tonsky, who is the president of the company, and she does great work. So that's what you're seeing. Yeah.
You not only does it show pictures of you and some recordings of your performances, it also shows where you'll be playing, upcoming gigs that you have. And there also is something there, and we touched on this earlier. You have a blog site where you really want to get into the roots. I think you had a nice blog about your grandmother and her roots. Can you talk about that for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm in the process of just accumulating a lot of information about who I am and where I came from and stuff. And I'm Cuban. My parents came from Cuba in 1955. I'm a Wallingford girl through and through. I was born here in Wallingford, Connecticut. So there's a lot of disconnection and distance between my heritage and here living in Wallingford. So I want to go to Cuba. I want to do a documentary about it, and I want to write music along with the whole journey. So the blogs are just kind of me getting together that information and putting some stuff out there, you know, just to get the juices flowing.
You must be happy that now we can go to Cuba with the. So I think there was a cruise ship that actually went down not too long ago. So it must be. You think of maybe returning to your roots at some time.
It'll be easier for me now, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just hoping that whatever beauty exists there, that it doesn't, you know, get diminished by the tourism that goes in there. I hope everyone is respectful and understand that it's one of the last places, you know, that is so pristine. The beaches are beautiful, the water's beautiful, and their agriculture is incredible. So, you know, I'm just hoping that everybody respects it.
Now that the summertime is here, are your club days increasing?
They are and they're not. I'm taking a little vacation time, so I'm not gonna say how many years, but yeah, I'm taking some vacation time.
But you know,
I'm playing as well. I am playing a lot of farmers markets, actually, some outside kind of things. So you can go on my website and check that out.
And you have a Facebook page as well, right?
Yes.
It's on the Facebook.
any chance in possibly seeing you at Celebrate Wallingford this coming fall?
Well, it depends on you, Tommy.
We might have to work on
My
that.
name in the ring.
Plug in first.
We know a few of the.
Celebrity here.
We know a few of the
I
important
think it's
people in
gonna happen
town.
for sure. Yeah.
But you know, we actually owe a great deal of thanks to Mr. Shapper over here because he is the one that originally introduced me to Arlene.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
I remember meeting Tom.
I'm trying to reach everyone.
So I
We gotta
mean,
go to that story.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell that
that's
story.
been how many years now?
Oh my gosh, it's been a very long time. Been a very long time here.
That's when I believe you were working on his compilation CD. Was that?
Yeah, and well, it was when I first met Tom. I think it was a rainy day. I was playing up the street at Michael's Trattoria, and Tom came in to see me, and he was wearing this very long, like trench coat. And I didn't really know him. I think we had just talked a little online or something with him. Oh boy,
Did you
this
think he
guy's
was a
a whack.
stalker?
Yeah, I
A
got
stalker
scared
in
for a
the
second. I was a little afraid, but then, you know, like, oh, this guy's cool, you know. He just needs a different coat, that's all.
I love when these stories grow. You know, they just
I
grow
love it.
into
Well,
something.
yeah, it's a good story because you come out clean, like you're a good guy.
So now we
It's all
know. Now
good.
we know the truth. You have the trench coat, huh?
It is. It is long London fog, you know.
You mentioned it in doing research on this. You've been
I
with
love
a lot of different bands. I think you started Vertigo. I think was it.
Yeah.
Early 20s.
I think the very first band I was in was called, oh gosh, something Mrs. Vivian or something really stupid like that. And it was just a duo or a trio. And then I was in the Bridge. And then I was in Vertigo, which actually I recorded a bit with them. Very good musicians, good guys. Long
And then you
ago.
had success with Milk.
Yes,
you said?
yeah, I played with Milk. We were a three-piece all-girl power trio, and we put out a CD.
But now what I want to get to, you you are with a violinist, Dana Takaki,
Yes.
and you call yourselves Ear Candy for the Soul. How did that come about? I mean, it sounds marvelous, a violinist and a guitar.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I was recording one of my Spanish songs like 3 years ago, and I wanted strings for it, and the gentleman that I was recording in his studio, he's just like, you should get Dana to play on this, and I'm like, well, I met her just like last week, which was cool, because I had just met her, and she came down and put down the track, and that's actually that track appears on our latest CD, which is called Ear Candy for the Soul.
I think you performed that one of the last times you were here, didn't you?
Yes, that Spanish song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Great song.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
What advice would you give to an up-and-coming artist?
I would just say, don't give up. Just keep doing what you love to do. It really doesn't matter how far, you know, I'm sure that everybody wants to get to a certain point. You're always going towards a certain goal. So just keep playing. Don't lose heart. Do what you feel, you know, what your inner child tells you to do, and that's what I've been doing. So.
A lot of people have told us that it's not worth it, it's a passion. And this is obviously with your success, it's a passion for you.
Yep.
What's the best advice you ever got when you were up and coming with Vertigo?
Don't do drugs.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, kind of.
Good advice for all.
Yeah. Don't do drugs. That'll just get in the way. So.
You have another number for us?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arlene Woww once again.
Thank you very much. I'm going to play one of Jen's favorites.
You got a thing with her?
Oh, you know what, Bert?
Sing that verse for her.
Come here, Bert. Come on. Can't figure out what it all means. When I see you, I
Ed McCarver had to leave a little early. Ed McCarver is currently in rehearsal for a production of Willy Wonka with the Wallingford Community Theater. And I jokingly told him when he told me he was going to audition, I told him I had the perfect part for him. I said he should play Grandpa. And that's what he got. He's actually playing Grandpa, so.
I guess you're like a talent scout now.
Absolutely. So I know you said you're going to be doing some traveling. Besides, sure, you can have a seat. Besides your traveling in the near future, what else is on the near horizon for Arlene now?
Well, I'm expecting to have a new CD coming out, which will be in combination with that. They're called Cuba things. So right now I'm looking for percussionists and all kinds of Latin jazz players, anybody that wants to write music with me.
They can contact you through your website? Or?
Yeah, just hit the contact tab and you can send me an email.
What are you looking for as a quantity for that?
Well, it's actually kind of started. A friend of mine started filming, so kind of things that I'm doing here. So it's actually in motion right now. I'm hoping that by next year it'll be like in our hands where we have a video or something of it.
So we're looking at sometime in 2017.
Absolutely.
So be on the lookout for that. And I just want to mention, Arlene has been a great supporter of the show through the years and my fundraising efforts. And I don't know what your schedule is, but if you're around middle of October, I'd like to issue you an invitation to come perform at the 10th annual Comedy Palooza. This year it's going to benefit the Alzheimer's Association, and it's going to be at Hard Hat 2 here in Wallingford.
Well, I accept your invitation.
From 3 to 7 we're doing it. So, you have that from me?
Yeah.
I think we're still at
What's the date on that? Do you know?
October 16th.
Okay.
I think we're still live on Talk Show. I don't know if it cut us off or not, but I know Terry's still filming. Because we were slated till 7 p.m. on Talk Show, but I don't know if it kind of cut us off. But is there anything else you want to talk about before we do that?
I think that just look me up, ArleneWow1.com, and also that I'm very, very glad that we've been friends for all of these years. I mean,
And as I said, you know, Mr. Shapard, a great deal of thanks for
there
that.
you go.
It's all his fault.
It always is. We have to blame someone, so we're going to blame Tom.
No, he's a great friend as well. He supports us, and I thank him for letting us do the show out of here now. Like I said, this is a new venture for us, and tonight we just added the live streaming video, so we'll see how that works out. But I want to let everybody know that if it's the first Tuesday of the month, you can find Talking with Tom right here at American Steam Cheeseburgers at 92 QUINNIPIAC Street here in Wallingford from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Thank you, Arlene, for coming here and visiting.
You want to play us another quick one before we
Yes.
What are you going to play?
I don't know. The floor is open, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our good friend Arlene Woww.
Breathe.
I want to thank everybody for joining me here this evening. And once again, thanks to Terry Keaton, who's behind the camera.
This one goes off to Tom Shapard.
Take it away, Arlene.
You got it.
Or should I say celebrity?
Mr. Mayor.
It's in the back door always. Today.
Because it was hot. Your love has lifted me up. Where I shone and round. And I wake up with the
got a steady mind, it's drinking so hard. Can you feel the tremble of your arm? Still I'm gone and trying. Your love, your life will let you ride. It's nothing I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. Leave me up, fill my lungs. How would you wait for me? It's nothing I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. Leave me up, fill my lungs. How would you wait for me? Cannot breathe, everything is out of control. Let me go, fill my lungs. I'll let you wait for me.
Thanks very much.
Once again, before we sign off, I just want to let everybody know that we will see you on August 2nd here from American Steamed Cheeseburgers, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Our guest that evening will be Maria Tomasetti from the Alzheimer's Association, and Lisa Catherine and Tina Taylor from Cheese Promotions and Positive Causes. We will be discussing my annual Tommy Palooza to take place October 16th at Hard Hat 2 here in Wallingford.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody, and thanks for joining us. See you next time.